There are some 5 points to look out for if a man is ready to marry you or not. You know, there are some sisters. That man you are going out with, he had already told you your fate. He has let you know your fate in the relationship. But he had told you it's not taking you anywhere. It's not taking you to the altar. That is in for friendship. And you already know that. But just because you want to heal your loneliness, you are lonely and you are just looking for somebody to work with. That is why you allowed him in your life. Not minding if it's wasting your time or not. And you know already you are of age. You are of marriageable age. And the man that told you, sorry, I'm not taking you to the altar. I am just in for friendship. You allow him to start wasting your time. If he's not ready, and he had already told you that he's not ready for marriage, that is just in your life for friendship, and you know you're of age, why would you allow him in your life? Let him go. Let him go. You are of marriageable age. Don't let him waste your time. Especially, he had already let you know he's not ready. And that is why if you mistakenly get pregnant for him, and he said, I'm sorry, I did not agree to marry you. Did we have any agreement? Did I tell you in the first place I'm going to marry you? Why would you say you are pregnant? Sorry, go and abort it. Because he had already told you he's not ready for marriage. He's just a time waster. But just because you love him, you are blinded by love, you decided to go home with him. Sorry if he ever said that to you. If you mistakenly get pregnant and he tell you, I'm sorry, I'm not in for the marriage. I'm not in for marriage. And I'd already told you, go and abort it. You know, you'll be heartbroken. You'll be very, very heartbroken. And if he doesn't tell you, but just one way or the other, you have noticed in his character, or you did not notice in his character that he's not ready for marriage. If you haven't noticed that he's not ready for marriage, then there are 5 points to know if a man is ready for you or not. Number 1, a man that is ready to marry you will communicate. We always communicate with you through text messages, through calls. You will be in his heart. You'll be living in his heart. If he's ready for you, he will always communicate with you. You see, a man that is not ready for marriage will find it very difficult to communicate with you. Even at times, once in a week, that is when he will remember to call you. And you'll be calling him baby, baby, baby. You'll be calling him every day. And he's not ready. At times, he will remember to call you once in a month. And you don't know that that is a sign that he's not ready to marry you. It's just wasting your time. Number 2, a man that is ready to marry you will be ready to spend the little he's having. It's not until you demand from him. It is not until you demand, come and give me this, give me that. A man that really care and love you will look at you and see that you are in need of some things. Without even demanding from him, he will provide for you. If he's having that little, he will provide that little. Out of that little, he will share with you. That is how to know if a man really love or care for you. That is how to know. He won't be stingy with you. He will never be stingy. He will share his little with you. But if he's so stingy with you, and he doesn't want to spend the little he's having with you, just note that he doesn't love you. There's nothing, he doesn't even have you in mind to marry you. Maybe there is a lady somewhere he's spending on. Yes. That's number 2 point, to know if a man is ready to marry you or not. Number 3, of the way of how you can know if he's ready for you or not, is that he will make future plans with you. Like he will be asking you, in future, how many children would you like to have? You know that you are in his plan. You are in his plans. If a man is not ready to marry you, even if you are the one talking, my dear, tomorrow, next tomorrow, maybe in future, if you want to get married, this is what we will do and that. A man that is not ready to marry you will not utter a word. You will be the only one talking about marriage. He will not even bother to ask you, to say anything concerning what your plans is. He will not even bother to ask you any question about what you are talking about or about his future plans. You will be the only one talking about marriage. He will not even mention the word marriage to you. Because he doesn't have you in mind. He's not ready to marry you. He's not ready. You are just the one forcing him. If he's not ready to marry you, he will not mention marriage. And you'll be the only one planning about marriage. He will not even utter a word. If you notice that, my sister, don't just deceive yourself. He's not ready for marriage. Number 4 of how you can know if a man is ready to marry you or not is that whenever you make mistake, he will correct your wrongs. He will not leave you to rotting. Whenever you wear bad dress, whenever you are doing something wrong, he will call you to correct you. He will correct your wrongs. He will correct you because he knows he has plan for you. So he will not just he will not let you continue behaving in that manner. He will correct your wrongs. A man that is ready to marry you will be ready to correct you. But if he's not ready to marry you, he will just leave you to it. If you like, wear skimpy clothes. If you like, do something bad or right, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's not ready. So if you like rotting, he doesn't care. He doesn't care because he's not ready to marry you. A man that is ready to marry you will always correct your wrongs. He will always correct your wrongs. Number 5 of how you can know how you can know if a man is ready to marry you is he will be ready to introduce you to his family and friends. If a man is dodging you, he doesn't want to introduce you to his family and friends. He's always dodging. If he hears noise on the door, he will tell you. He will just be hiding you one way or anyhow. He will just be hiding. He doesn't want to introduce you to anybody. He doesn't want to introduce you to his parents, to his relatives, to his friends. Just know he's not ready. He's not ready to marry you. So don't just deceive yourself. If you notice these 5 points in a man, my sister, don't just waste your time. Maybe it's high time to leave. And don't just go into a relationship anyhow. Don't go into a relationship anyhow. Be sure. First of all, go and pray about him. Go and pray about him. Don't just go into the relationship just anyhow. Pray. Let God know. Pray to God to let you know if it's the one or not. Stop jumping from one man to the other, or in the name of looking for who to marry. They will not. Even these men, they will not bother to waste your time. They are ready to waste your time, but you are the one that will use your senses. So, if you don't want him to waste your time, you will use your number 6. Thank you for listening.